Hey Taurus, welcome to Flirty Savage Spirit. I am so ecstatic that you guys are here this week because we're going to look at from your partner's perspective, them towards you, their intentions, how they feel about you, and what's going to be their next move in this video today. This is going to be for the week of October the 19th for the next 7 days, or just 7 days from the point that you actually watch this video. So with all those disclaimers and stuff being said, this is entertainment purposes. Take what resonate. Everything else is in the description box. We're just going to jump right on over into your reading, which starts with what are their intentions with you. So we have Page of Cups, we have High Priestess, and we have Page of Wands, which is very interesting because we have two pages that's here. So their intentions towards you seems to be, it's like they all of a sudden this week are going to start to kind of let their intuition guide them. Yeah, they're gonna start to try to let their intuition guide them and make a baby step like towards either resolution in this situation or coming towards you. Maybe even they're starting to think about and contemplate like some type of offer of an apology to you, or just trying to have some type of communication with you overall this week. It seems as though that it's also stemmed because there is a lot of sexual energy that's here, that's making them want to actually, reach out with some type of message that's a little bit flirty. But it's also like, a message of, hey, what you doing? What your body parts doing? I mean, can they come play with me? Can we set up a play date? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it does seem like that them towards you right now. I do feel like that they may be feeling you sexually, but definitely someone is contemplating about finally getting out of their head and following their intuition to make some type of gesture or communication or something like towards you if you guys are in separation. If you guys aren't in separation, it seems like this week your person is having the intentions on having like a good week with you, like wanting to actually do something. I almost feel like they want to go out and like hang out with you, like going out on a date or something this week. Like they're having good intentions coming into the week, this week. I feel like this person that you're dealing with is very athletic, may even be like a runner or something of the sort, because these calves, baby, are strong over here. Or either they could have two sons as well, but there is, I don't know, I just get a healthy version, a dose of two, because you got two pages and then the two pillars that's in the justice card. So there is definitely in their intentions towards you, there's definitely like two paths that they are trying to think about like actually taking this week when it comes to you. So their intentions right now, this is interesting because it's the Two of Cups, it's the Seven of Swords, and then it's the Queen of Swords. So you could definitely be dealing with dealing with an air sign or a water sign that's here. I feel as though maybe that's the reason why I was getting like, with them towards you, that there are two paths or the number two is coming up, because one is the Wands and then the second one is the Cups. But if you look how they came out like this. Both of the pages are looking away from the lady that's here. So I feel like, which is also the intuition, right? So I kind of feel as though them towards you and going into like their intentions, I do kind of get the presence of that this person has two different paths or two different options that they are trying to decide with. Something of where in their intentions is would lead them to feel like that they would be like sneaking around with you, or either they're sneaking around from this Queen of Swords that's here. Feel what I'm saying? So definitely seems like that the person could have another person that's an air sign, or either them themselves could be an air sign and then they could be a water sign. But their intentions is to try to figure out how can they connect with you, especially if they are wanting, you know, some sex or something. It looks like that their intentions right now is to try to figure out how can they sneak around to get to their partner, to their soulmate, to the person that they feel like they have more of an emotional kind of connection with. Because this Queen of Swords is more analytical. It's like, I'm there for a particular reason, and it ain't love, it ain't emotion. It has some more to do with like a logical, making a logical decision. Like, this is just a better place, you know, I don't have to pay bills there, or we work better together because we're parents and it's easier for me to be in the same house as my children. Like this, like, she just seems like her energy with them, your person with them, it just seems to be like a logical kind of like choice, right? But this person is still dreaming about you. They are still trying to figure out either how to end this with this person so they can be with you. This is their intentions, or they are intending on trying to figure out how can they get out to be able to sneak around and to be able to come see you. So how this person feels about you. So we have the Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, stands for Virgo, and then Capricorn energy is here with this Devil that's in reverse. So when I look at how they actually feel about you, I feel like that there has been some type of sudden change to their feelings. I feel as though that their feelings before was more kind of sort of how we're seeing like this lust, this I want to rock your boat type of situation, that real juvenile, you know, superficial kind of like connection. But something is changing because they're starting to see you as this woman in her garden, someone that is self-efficient, someone that has like her shit together, someone who is beautiful, someone who is bountiful as well, and someone of that is also like, don't start no shit, it won't be no shit, okay, simmer down. So it's like they like everything about you, your attitude, like everything, like you just seem to be that person that glows, that shine. You are the star, you are the celebrity to them. So something is changing in them emotionally because they're letting go more of that superficial, you know, hookup. I just was looking at her as a hookup type of situation to establishing something a bit more grounded. They're starting to feel like they are more connected with you, in that you are their Two of Cups, their soulmate, their person that they have a beginning emotional like connection with, right? So there definitely seems to be some changes this week in how they're feeling. So when I look at your person's next move, it kind of ends up like being disheartening a little bit, because it's like, oh my God, we was all right there, and then here you go with this foolishness, right? You're not going, what are we doing? And so let me prelude this with saying, I feel as though, again, we're in Mercury retrograde. So the universe spirit is working on your person. So it's great that they are fiending for you sexually, or desiring you, or they're wanting to come and see you, or they're thinking about leaving the other person, trying to figure that out or whatnot. But you don't want this person to establish something solid with you until they're solid on their own. So this seems to be like a bit of a process that's here. And it don't necessarily just have to be like a third party, like a romantic situation. It could be like them juggling like another family member or their children or another particular outside influence situation. So when I look at their next move, we have the Ten of Pentacles that's in reverse. The Moon that's in reverse could be dealing with a Pisces. And then the Two of Pentacles that's in reverse could also be dealing with another earth sign. So I feel like that they may end up having to, first off, the first thing that I get is someone may end up having to drop this fun time, so to speak, with you, or this thought process that they were going to come and have a fun time with you, because the Moon came out and it revealed to their partner or to the other person or the outside influence like what they was trying to do, and it's an unhappy home that's here. And it's like, no. You're not going to go to invest time or money, whatever, into this other situation. You're going to stay your little bitty tail here on this couch with me wrapped up. You ain't going nowhere, because I see that you're trying to establish something. And I feel like if this is a third party, like they are starting to get dreams or premonitions that this person is attaching to someone else that could cause a division between them. So they are like, they got to figure out a way to interject to stop them from coming and attaching to you. So that's one. Two, I feel like that this person could possibly end up dropping the blocks that's been going on between you guys and actually coming towards you. But I feel like that it may not necessarily be this week, or something that is more like on a legit, stronger version side of something that you really want to hear outside of like a freaking hookup or whatever. But there definitely seems to be an intent for movement, but then something happens that kind of like cuts like the movement out. Let's pull clarification on this person's next move. Show me what is Taurus's partner's next move this week. Three of Cups, three people. Four of Swords, progress, going from 3 to 4. And then Six of Swords, we're going back to 5. Because we skipped over 5, 3, 4, and then 6. But the Six of Swords is going back to someone because it's in reverse. So it's going back to the 5. 5 is the number of change. So this week is definitely all about, again, this sudden change, this tower moment that's here in regards to your partner and how they view and feel about you in this connection. So more clarification of their next move. Right now, it seems as though that they are wanting again to come towards you. Their intentions at the beginning of this week is going to be the making this right, coming, trying to, have a good time, fun time. But something ends up making them be like a stalemate and having to halt on this situation because something came back around. And they had to go back to 5. They had to go back to the change, to the conflict, to the tension. So this could also be like, just when you guys were going, they were going to come towards you to offer you to go out on a date or something like that. You guys end up having an argument or something of the sort that creates them to be in this stalemate type of situation. Like, oh, wait, is that really what I want to do? Again, Mercury retrograde, y'all be cussing people out unnecessarily during Mercury retrograde. Don't do that this week, because if you do, this person is going to turn around and take their offer kind of like back, and then you guys will go back into like the conflict that's here. Let's pull an oracle for you, Taurus. From my deck, the Flirty Savage Spirit deck, oracle deck. This breakup is temporary. So if there was a breakup between you guys, there is communication that's going to come in regards to this week. They will kind of get over themselves. Just don't. And then especially if they do, the other thing is if they do call you or, you guys have some type of communication this week, try to kind of be on more of your calmer behavior this week, because you could pop off and then they be like, because they seem to be very romantic, very sexual, very, lovey-dovey-ish. So many things remind me of you. So it's like, they are more so in their fields this week. So, don't you come in and be like, yeah, and be in your soldier mode, and they over here. You come in full armor, fatigues and camouflage and Timberland boots on, and they laying there naked with a rose. It's like, but you don't want to get dressed, and then they don't. So don't have them match your energy if you are the person that's more of this, Queen of Swords, this type of energy, because that could have been you too, of them trying to sneak around and try to get you to not be so damn cold and or whatever, not be a freaking heartache. Like don't let pain and distress come into like this particular situation. Yeah. And then we have lust. So pure sexual chemistry sparks between you, unleash the energy. This heartache could also be coming from the fact that your partner is really needing some sexual healing. Marvin Gaye, y'all go help him or her, whoever it is. But we're pretty much going to wrap that up and leave that here for this week. As always, I appreciate you guys when you guys subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at FlirtySavageSpirit. And I will see you guys next week.